Can you
Baby
arrive
girl.
at the point?
Okay, so the point is, a woman was designed to be treated that way every second of her life. Just because she grows
Hold on,
up.
But aren't there, hold on.
They feel the same way with their sons. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I have a son. I feel like.
Yeah, aren't there, what about the 50% of
I
men?
really don't understand this. If you, as a father, hold your baby son, you have the same feeling. What the hell are you
No,
talking
I
about?
understand that, but there is an understanding that feminine essence beings are very sensitive. We need a little bit of extra coddling. We need a little extra protection. We're physically more weak. So
So what's the
therefore,
exchange for that?
what's the what?
What's the exchange? If the exchange is that you're a little bit weaker and you need a little bit more coddling and you need a little bit more
need our
society to
guys.
kiss your ass,
Let
hang on,
me-
stop.
Stop,
What's
let him
the
finish.
exchange? What's the exchange to men? What do we get?
You get pussy.
Oh, I see. The only thing that you can offer us is the thing that we also can offer back to you, right? Which is dick, I guess.
I have toys. I mean, you guys aren't doing that
so
well.
the thing is, your whole value structure, everything within your values revolves to, I deserve to have my ass kissed because I have a vagina.
I make the babies. You don't make the babies. How did we
yes,
get
he
the
does.
math wrong? We don't need you.
Well,
yes,
I mean,
you
I'm not
do.
saying
Yes,
it's
we do.
personal, but
In
we
order to-
actually don't.
In
Yes,
order
we
to
do.
get
Well, who
pregnant, you need
invented the
sperm.
technology for you to be able to do that?
You need sperm. to
I
have
guess what? We could have invented the
Do it?
technology
We
if we
could
needed
have, but
to.
you didn't.
Listen,
so-
this is not to say that men
Yeah.
don't have their role. It's simply to say we actually have the bodies that produce the babies.
Then what are you going to do when there's artificial
We're
wombs?
obviously of a higher
What do you do when there's
value.
artificial wombs?
What?
What about artificial wombs?
We
What
shouldn't
are you
have
gonna do about
artificial
those?
wombs. That is usurping the power of a woman. And it's
That's
making
right.
us
It's
not as
usurping
valuable.
the power of a woman. So then, what do men get
works the other
then
way, too.
from women? What did men get then from women if we have artificial wombs and we no longer need your womb?
You don't
What do you
want
give us
women?
then?
What you guys would all kill yourselves within 3 days of not having women here. The only reason you are here is to
Oh.
impress us, to protect us, to fuck us right, to get our adoration, to have us feel like we're worshiping you and we're sucking your dicks. I mean, there's an energy exchange here that
Super
works out.
weird. There was a great episode that happened, I believe it was Survivor, where men and women were divided up into groups, and the men were sent to an island to survive, and the women were sent to an island to survive. Now, interestingly enough, the men lasted a lot longer than 3 days without the women.
Of
In
course.
fact, they were thriving. They were
Of
killing
course.
everything that, hang on, stop. They were killing everything that they could possibly find. They were eating like kings. They rediscovered fire with nothing but their own minds, while the women were freezing to death. They
I understand.
literally gave up within just a couple of days and begged the men to go to their campfire. But we wouldn't last 3 days without women. Is that right?
I'm simply saying if you guys literally knew that every woman dropped dead and she was not there, you're talking about a simulation where they know at the end of this they're going to go home to their girlfriend, they're going to go home to their mom, their aunt, their daughter, and the women are still there. I'm saying if all the women were just dropped dead,
Yeah.
what are you guys going to do?
That would be the same problem you would have in reverse without the infrastructure
Exactly.
built by
but
men.
my
human
point is we
society.
actually do need
All you
our...
do, I listen to everything you say, but then when I try to respond, you cut right in. So just hang tight. Let me get my point in too. If the situation was reversed, if men were gone, who would maintain the infrastructure?
Well-
Go ahead and lie to me and say women.
No.
Lie.
Don't get me wrong. I am not saying that each man is just null and void. I'm simply saying that women need to have an extra layer of reverence and protection and respect from men
Erroneous.
that
What
we
do
don't
we get?
get.
Erroneous.
What
We don't
then
get it.
in exchange, what do men get?
Men get our presence.
Right, that's it. You have nothing. So what you're saying to me, here's
You're
how.
saying there's
here's what We're doing.
nothing?
Here's what we're doing to go around and around and around. You say women deserve these extra privileges from men. Okay, that's fair. But when I ask what are women giving them, they just me. It's like, well, now you
Listen,
understand why.
I feel like it's
now
a
you understand why the
given that you know
relationship
what a
dynamic-
woman
Hold on,
offers.
let him
I
finish.
don't know
Let
why
him
it's
finish.
impossible for you to let me finish a sentence, but now, so what you're saying is that the only thing you bring to the table is your vagina. And so
No.
all a man ever has to do is reject your vagina because it's literally the only thing of value you have.
No, I said it's the most valuable thing we have. We have
Great. What
lots
else
of
are you
other
bringing to the
points of
table?
value. That's just the most, hence why many women choose to be celibate. They choose to wait for their husbands because we inherently know this is our most prized possession, is our body.
That's not
But I'm just simply saying for a lot of us, it's because this is my sacred vessel. You're not entering this until we're at a certain point. You have proven yourself to me. I know you're going to be a good father, etc.
A woman doesn't get to envelop her pussy around my dick until you've done X, Y, Z, and
But you see,
I'm giving you the gift of allowing you to envelop my penis.
But what's really amazing here
And a
is that
good
you've
man,
actually-
that is
you've
how I
actually
feel about
demonstrated
him.
for
To be
us.
honest, I love being.
Yeah.
I love
You've actually
being that
demonstrated
energy
for us that,
exchange with a good
that the
man.
best way for men to remove your power over them is for them to just not be interested in your vagina.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's it.
Obviously.
That's the only thing. What else do you bring to the table besides that?
$200. Artificial wombs are usurping the power of a woman. Yet she just said she has toys, and us men aren't doing so well, usurping the power of men in helping you create the child. That a double standard?
Totally a double
Thank you,
standard.
Killer Cereal. Definitely.